Hello and welcome to another Let's Play Pokemon TCG Online. I'm Daniel, one of the hosts on the Reasons I'm Broke podcast, found right here on YouTube, also on Stitcher, iTunes, TuneIn, essentially any podcatcher out there. But we're going to do some more Pokemon TCG gaming today, starting off with a disadvantage against Lucas37650, who uses a Dark deck. Let's see if we can pull out the rare win against Dark Pokemon. So it looks like we do win the coin flip, and we will go first. So far, I haven't pulled too many packs from the latest set, Pokemon Sun and Moon, at least right here in the program. So I am going to try to build up some more coins to try to get some of those booster packs and some of the cooler cards that are in the set. Maybe I'll even trade in some of the Shaymans that I do have. I have a full art Shayman that I don't use, so I might as well put that up for a full art trainer card that I am looking for. Like the Team Skull. Still no basics, so we're going to mulligan several times, it looks like, just like last time we played. And there we go, we start off with a Gengar, exactly what we want. A couple of Tiernos, double colorless, and the Gengar Spirit Link. So here we go, let's see who they have. Maybe a Darkrai, I'm guessing Darkrai. And I do want to thank all of the listeners who moved on over, oh wow, no Dark Pokemon, from the podcast and are tuning in to today's Let's Play. Professor's Letter, I will definitely take that. Let's get some basic energies in our hand right here. And I do want to modify this deck too when we do get the newer cards from the new set. I know this is a fan favorite for a lot of the viewers, so thank you so much. I am trying to build up this deck, and I know it's no longer in standard format, but we can still use it, as you can see, in expanded or even unlimited, so we'll definitely make use of it. So they're going to go ahead and attach an energy onto Lugia EX, and it's our turn. Alright, 3 rare candies, wow. Alright, so Tierno for 3, and still no other basics, so we're going to double colorless onto the Lugia EX and start putting on some pressure with the Dark Corridor attack, 60 damage plus the poison onto this Lugia EX. And on their bench, we've got the Aldino EX. Do the wave for 60 damage. This attack does 10 more damage for each of your benched Pokemon. That is definitely a heavy hitter. Professor, okay, it's Pokemon Center League. That's one they used, one down. They still have 10 on them. And here comes Arrow Ball for 20, 40, 60, 80, what is it, 100? Yep, 100 on, so we can't survive another attack. We're going to have to try to draw a basic. So, come on, Tierno. There it is, Gengar EX. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and feed Gengar as well. Let's do regular energy for now. Maybe we'll get lucky and draw Dimension Valley next turn. And Dark Corridor again for the poison, 70 damage by the beginning of their turn. Alright, there we go. We'll see how many decks we can actually go up against today. Damn, that freshwater set. As we go towards, at the very end of the video, as tradition, to pull up some more booster packs and see what we can pull. And let us know if you picked up anything good from the new set from Pokemon Sun and Moon. I always like to see the very cool cards on Twitter. The full arts look amazing now more than ever. Let's do another draw 3. Alright, another Professor's Letter. Let's go ahead and get some basic energies. Just to thin down our deck and try to draw up another basic, because these Gengars are not going to last too long. So Mystery Energy just so we can retreat onto the Gengar EX. And poison it again. So 40, still poisoned, up to 120. Man, it's going to take a while to take out this Lugia EX. If we can get... oh, we do have a Mega Gengar. Let's see, Arrow Ball, 20, 40, 60. Now we'd be able to knock it out next turn. Let's see what we can pull off here. Arrow Ball, that should be knockout 120. And 2 prizes for the opponent for Lucas37650. Alright, we need some basics. And that's why we have Pokemon Fan Club. Little Litwick, and let's go with another Gengar EX. Let's go ahead and bench them and hopefully try to build them up. And maybe Mega Gengar can last a little bit. So Gengar Spirit Link. Go ahead and evolve into Mega Gengar, and we'll use their Arrow Ball attack for the knockout. But first, we should probably feed one of these Pokemon. Let's go with... who do we want to feed? We could go with the Gengar EX. Yeah, let's do it. All right, here we go. Phantom Gate, Arrow Ball. 20 times. So that will be enough for the knockout for 120 damage in spite of the Hard Charm and 2 prizes. Muscle Band and a Lucky Helmet. Awesome. We're down to 24 cards in our deck, so we have gone through quite a bit of it. And next is Aldino EX, who should not be able to knock us out this turn. There's a Dark Pokemon right there, Evoltal. And they've got Oblivion Wing for 30 damage, which would do 60 to our Pokemon. Darkness Blade for 100. And now they've got the Enhanced Hammer, gets rid of our DCE. And now we've got a Rocky Helmet coming up. What can we do instead? Flip a coin, and if Tails' Pokemon can attack during your next turn, do the wave does 60 times. We'd be doing damage to ourselves. What is this? Dark Pulse. This attack does 20 for each, so that won't help us if your Pokemon's active. Pokemon is asleep. This does 80 more damage. Okay. So what do we want to try to build up here? We've got the Chandelure we need to bring out. And there's the evolution on that end. Lucky Helmet. Actually, we might draw up. Let's see what we get. Okay, we get another Gengar. 2, 4. Might as well put him down. We've got the Lucky Helmet. We'll hang on to that. Muscle Band. Definitely put that on the Gengar EX. And right now, we can't really attack. I mean, all we can do is... Yeah, we can't do much of anything. Okay, so we can feed the Mystery Energy, switch on over and do... Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Alright, retreat onto the regular Gengar that we just powered up. And we'll do Night Attack for 3 damage counters onto the Aldino EX. So that doesn't affect us as far as the Rocky Helmet. Would not be opposed to attacking with Dark Corridor to at least poison it up and get some more damage on it. These Evoltos, though, are really making me nervous. They hit hard. There's Judge, so that's going to get rid of most of our hand and bring us down to 4 cards each, I believe. So there they all go. All the Versus Seekers. All right, what do we get? We get a Chandelure, Lucky Helmet, one of those is back. Teammates, that'll definitely help us out, especially if we can't survive the next couple of turns. So it's going to heal them by 20, and it's just buying them time. So let's go ahead and draw up 3 again. We'll take the Charon, that works. And what do we get this time? Another Rare Candy. There's the Lampent right back again. You can put 3 more damage counters. Yeah, let's go ahead and feed the Gengar EX. And once again, Night Attack. I'm almost tempted to go after the Darkrai instead. Maybe the Evolto. Let's go after the Darkrai. So 3 damage counters on the Darkrai. And hopefully we can draw up a Lysander to drag it out and really do some damage and try to knock out those Dark Pokemon before they're too powered up. So here comes Do the Wave for 60 plus, so that's 80 damage. It won't survive another attack. We've got Energy Retrieval. Do we need it? Let's see what we have here. We've got just one basic. We'll hold on to it. We do have a Mystery Energy, Lucky Helmet. I am kind of tempted to... Yeah, let's go ahead and... Crap, this is tough. Very, very tough. All right. I don't want to use the Mystery Energy up on this Gengar, so it's Energy Retrieval, do a basic, Dark Corridor, at least poison up the Aldino EX. Yes, we're going to take some damage. Switch on over to the Mega Gengar, who has the Mystery Energy. So yeah, we take another 20. They're up to 100 damage. And they might knock out our Mega Gengar. But in the meantime, we have a powered up Gengar EX. There's a Dark Energy onto the Darkrai. It's actually a special mystery, or a special energy on it. Let's see if I can pull that up here. It is the Dangerous Energy. Whenever the Dark Pokemon this card is attached to is active and is damaged by an attack, we take damage as well. So Great Ball. Let's go ahead and try to get... Nope, nothing. There's the Lysander I was looking for, though. 110, 120. I mean, we're going to be knocked out anyway, so let's retreat and do some more damage to the Aldino EX. Dark Corridor. Looks like we'll take 20. That is a knockout. Oh, maybe Chandelure. Maybe Chandelure, and I'll take the chance and do the 50-50. Let's do it. Chandelure. Let's see what you can do. All right, 2 more prizes on our end. Dimension Valley, yes, awesome, and then an Ace Trainer. All right, things aren't looking too bad here. Because, oh, beautiful, beautiful. Knock out the Chandelure, 50-50 chance of being knocked out, and then we win the game. Heal it up, that's fine. Heal it right up. Dark Pulse, that's going to do 120. Ooh, just short of knocking out Chandelure. We've got 200. That's going to knock us out with the Dangerous Energy, I believe. Does that do 10 or 20? Put 2 damage counters. Okay. So 40, 50, 60. We'd survive with the Gengar EX. All right, so another Great Ball. Try to get another Litwick. Still no Litwick. Damn. Haven't been knocked out. Let's go ahead and put the Lucky Helmet on Chandelure. Fainting Spell. No, let's go ahead and wait on the Dimension Valley. Mystery Energy on the Chandelure. We'll switch on out. Gengar EX with the Muscle Band. And at least poison up in spite of the resistance. That will bring it up to 60 and then 70 by the beginning of their turn. And right back to Chandelure. We've got some really hurt Gengars on the bench. But Chandelure maybe will save them with a 50-50 shot. Knock out Chandelure, man. Come on, just knock it out. No Lysanders, knock out Chandelure. Go for it. All right, Chandelure, be the hero. I know you can do it. Let's go. Bring it down with you. There's 2. We got... Oh, no. Oh, man. Why a Tails? Of all the times to get a Tails. Damn it. Oh, man. All right. So we won't survive next turn either way. Let's see, this attack does 80 more damage. Flip a coin. Might do 100. Let's lose the Mega Gengar. Hate to do that. Really don't like doing that. Oh, crap. And we still haven't gotten... Oh, there's little Litwick. I probably should have used Teammates. That would have been the smarter move. But for now, let's put down a Mystery Energy on Litwick, and that's going to be a Chandelure soon. And we can do the exact same thing. All right, here we go. This actually might go to sudden death. Holy. All right, I can't. Phantom Gate. Stack 30 to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon that has any damage counters on it. Boom. Let's do it. Yes, we're going to be knocked out. Does 100. Oh, we pulled it off. We pulled off the win. I did not do the math right. In spite of resistance, we were able to knock out the Darkrai EX. Litwick, sure, because that's what we would have done anyway. So there's the 2 prizes. There's a knockout, double colorless energy, and a little Litwick. Awesome. The Gengars pulled it off. A rare win against Dark-type Pokemon. Great, great start. We can probably fit in one more game here today. So we got the awesome ticket, and a little bit higher there. We end up earning one of the reward chests. All right, next game. Very curious, too, to any viewers out there. Did any of you get the Nintendo Switch? And if so, how do you like it so far? We didn't end up pre-ordering it. Holding off until we get some more games on the console. I know Legend of Zelda, but we can play that on the Wii U. But let me know what you think of the Switch. It's definitely something we're going to eventually get because we buy the Nintendo consoles for the first-party games. And definitely love playing those. So I know there's been a lot of issues with the controllers, the Joy-Con controllers not syncing, at least on the left-hand side. And then them being uncomfortable as far as the placement on the buttons. So that's been another issue that they've been talking about. So it sounds like there's going to be some kind of, if the system is successful, a revision that will hopefully solve a lot of these problems. And maybe then that's when Kelly and I will get a Nintendo Switch. But in the meantime, we are holding off. And if you're enjoying it, great, awesome. I'm glad you got the console and that you are liking it. Otherwise, definitely want to hear your impressions on Zelda, on the Switch overall, on the mobility of the Switch. I know one of the other things was that when you moved it over to the television, the frame rate would drop because it would go up to 1080p, and I guess the console can't really render as well on that. But as soon as you go on handheld, then the frame rate goes right up and it's butter smooth. So definitely want to hear what all of you think. And okay, so it's our turn. Let's go ahead and draw 3. And we've got a little Litwick. We've got a Gengar EX. Okay, Mystery Energy on Litwick, and we will hold off there. Try to draw up a rare candy. So they've got Safeguard, ability to prevent all effects of attacks, including damage done to this Pokemon by your opponent's Pokemon EX. That's a huge, huge ability there because it slows down are EXs, and a lot of opponents that actually do use and rely on just the EXs. So they ended up putting a jamming net. The attacks of this Pokemon do 20 less damage to your opponent's Pokemon. So that definitely weakens us up. Not as bad as, say, there's another one that brings down your energy by 1. I think that's probably the worst of the two. So essentially right now everything is resistance to this particular Gengar by reducing those 20 damage. Skyla is another card that we've been seeing a lot of players use. I don't know. I never search your deck for a trainer card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. I mean, I guess it could be handy when you're looking for something like an item card. Maybe I'll give it a shot one day. There's a lot of changes that I've been thinking about doing to this deck, but I'm just kind of afraid of worsening the deck. All right, so there's a Shaman set up for, looks like 3. Might be 4. So set up for 4 to bring him up to 6. You can tell I don't use Shaman that often. It was in one of my decks at one point, but I kept starting off with it, and same with the Hoopa EX. I ended up losing more often because of them than actually benefiting from the cards. Alright, so let's try to get that rare candy. Come on. Need that rare candy. Come on, Tierno. Come on through. No, but we do get a Lampent. And I am more than happy with a Lampent. Alright, so we've got a double Colossus Energy. We don't need to feed Lampent yet. We are going to feed the Gengar EX and try to power that up. And Curse Drop for 3 damage counters onto this card bank. So next turn we should be able to knock it out. As long as we can survive onto the next turn. So Lampent, let's see, we've got 40, resistant by 20. We should be okay, unless something bizarre happens here. Which we have lost against fighting decks in spite of resistance. It does happen. By the way, next opponent is Serapio 15. And after this, we will go ahead and open up some booster packs. There's the Evo Soda for, oh man, it's going to be the Carbink, isn't it? It's got to be this one. So let's see what we're looking at and if they can knock us out. So they've got the attached 2 energy cards from the discard pile to one of your fighting Pokemon, and it does 20 damage. So we're still okay. The only thing is we won't be able to knock it out next turn like I wanted to. But even still, having a Chandelure out there this early, plus the Gengar on the bench, is definitely awesome. We've got the Mr. Energy, so if anything, we could switch on over to Gengar and do some damage that way. Well, maybe not to this guy, but if we drag out Shaman, if we can knock it out. Right now, the big hitter is going to have to just stay on Chandelure. So that Special Energy is going to do more damage to Chandelure. Let's see, we've got Strong Energy, does 20 more damage to the active Pokemon. So 20, 40, either way it's going to do 40 because of the resistance. Although the Power Gem could do 40. Let's see what I'm going with. I'm guessing Diamond Grit. So let's see what we have on our end. We've got the Dimension Valley. We've got Versus Seeker. We can draw up 3 more. Don't need the Energy Retrieval quite yet. Alright, what are they going with? Skyla again. Alright, let's see what trainer they get. Muscle Band. Okay, there we go. It's even more damage onto the Lampent. They're really trying to knock it out here. 40, 50, 50, 60, 70. That's a knockout. Oh no, barely made it. Okay, barely. Okay, we're fine. That was close. Alright. Chandelure. Gotta do it now. Gotta do it. Alright, so Dimension Valley. Feed the Chandelure. Let's go ahead and draw up 3 more with Versus Seeker. Get that Tierno right back. Alright, and we get another one that works. Some more energies. We can't attach the Muscle Band onto the Gengar EX, so we're just going to do Curse Drop. And all of it has to go on the Carbink break, because that is, we can't do anything to it otherwise with Gengar EX. So we got to try to knock it out. Although, if they knock us out next turn, yeah, let's go ahead and put some on the other Carbink. So there we go, 60, So just in case they do knock us out. So we've got 60 on this one. We'll be able to knock it out next turn. If not, we have the Feigning Spell ability. But I did definitely want to get some damage on the Carbink. The only problem is if Chandelure goes away, we've really got nothing with the Gengar EX. I mean, we'd just be going after the Shaman. That's the only thing we can touch. So there's a Power Gem for another 60 damage. We're doing all right. End up surviving. So Great Ball, not a Litwick. Come on, man. Not a single Litwick. All right. Tierno still doesn't get us there, but now we've got a Rare Candy. We've got the Rock Guard and the Chandelure. So actually, that might work out even better. Let's see, 20, because 6. So we can do... I mean, either way, we'd knock out the Carbink, which would be good. Although the Feigning Spell... Yeah, let's go ahead and guarantee ourselves that we'd go up against the Shaman. So Double Colorless Energy onto the Gengar EX. And Curse Drop. So we've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we'll put 1 on the Carbink. And the rest onto this one here. The smarter play would have been to go after Shaman, but here we go. Not a game loss mistake. Get rid of one of their Carbinks. And a Charon out of that. Okay. Still looking for that Lysander. Oh, they bring out the Shaman anyway. There it is. Double Colorless Energy to bring that right back into their hand and for the knockout. Wow, that was a way better play than I expected. I thought they were going to bring out the Carbink and do some damage. Let's see, what can we do now? We're going to have to get another Litwick and do something. Zygarde EX. Bench it, man. Come on. We're going to go after Zygarde then. Sky Return, 30 damage. That's the knockout. Feigning Spell does nothing because it goes right back into their hand. Same with the Rock Art ability. And we're tied at prizes. See that Carbink? There it is. So they're going to bring up the... build up the Zygarde. Let's get a Litwick. Still looking for a Litwick. Gengar EX. But you know what? We did get that Lysander finally. Let's go ahead and feed this other Gengar in the meantime. Muscle Band before they put another kind of jamming net or something on it. Yep, Night Attack. 3 damage counters onto the Zygarde EX. So we got 190 hit points on that Zygarde on Voltron over there. That is going to take a long, long time to actually knock it out. The Carbink in the meantime is going to do some damage. They've got the Shaman EX on the bench as well. Set up for 4. They're down to 24 cards. We're down to 25. So far, an awesome game. They get rid of our Dimension Valley. So we've got the Scorched Earth. Once during each player's turn, that player may discard a fire or fighting energy from his or her hand and draw 2 cards. And that's exactly what they just did. We've got Lysander. Lysander's going to do some work, and we'll put some pressure on the Zygarde EX and finally put this Gengar to use. It's Power Gems, man. All right, so here we go. All right, we've got how many energies in the discard pile? We've got 1. We'll save the... All right, we'll save the energy retrieval. Drag out Voltron. And 60 damage plus the poison. It's only going to, well, 40 plus the poison is going to bring it up to 50. There it is. 10 in between churns. Switch on over to Gengar EX. And now it's up to 80 damage, so down to 110 hit points. And so far it doesn't have much, doesn't have any energies. They can still do the, oh man, that sucks. They can still do the first attack. They can try to retreat with a switch or a float stone. Let's see what they end up doing. All we've got is Gengar. We've got a Chandelure that we can put out, but we need that little Litwick. And we don't have any more draw power. 24. We've only gone through 1. We did use up our Rock Guard. All right, let's see what they end up doing. So they got rid of a Hitmonchan. Check out that. It's awesome that they brought him back. Hitmonchan, 90 hit points, jab for 30, special punch for 90. It's a really cool card, and obviously it's all because of the nostalgia. And yeah, sexy Machamp right there, coming right down to sit on your face. Other than that, they didn't really get rid of too much. The Mega Lucario. All right, there's the switch right there. Back on over to Carbink. Now they've got a double colorless energy on Zygarde EX, 20 damage onto Gengar, and now we don't have anything. Yeah, there's literally nothing we can do except Night Attack over to Zygarde again. It sucks, but it's buying them time, and they're playing smart. 50 damage now on it, far from being knocked out. They've got a Lucario EX now. What is this? It has no weakness? Is that what this is? Has no weakness. So we're not going to be able to knock it out with one hit using the Gengar EX. So there's the Carbink break. They're going to power up their cards, their bench, with that first attack. All right, go for it, sir. Diamond Gift. Thought it was grid earlier. So they're going to pick out their energies, and there they go. All onto the Lucario EX. Still no Lysander? Okay, beautiful. Pokemon Fan Club. Little Litwick. Still got another Gengar on the bench. Sure. Actually, I kind of want to do another Litwick, though. But I don't have anything to power that up, so yeah. Smart play. Let's go with the Gengar. Alright, little Litwick. Gengar EX. And we will power up the Litwick next with the Mystery Energy. Evolve it next turn. In the meantime, Night Attack. Go after that Lucario, because that is going to be the big hitter next. And that one has 180 hit points. Ooh, what do we have here? It does 20 more damage to Pokemon EXs. I mean, they are playing way better than we are. They're down to 7 cards, but they are getting stuff done. They're getting what they need. They've got the Regirock EX. They've got the Town Map. And they can still... I mean, they've still got at least... I'm not too worried about them decking out. There's the Float Stone. So this guy powers you up, right? Does 10 more damage. So it's all about building up damage through the special energies. And they can essentially, in spite of our resistance... now they can knock out anything with one hit using that Lucario. So there's the Town Map. Let's see what they have. Versus Seeker, Max's Hidden Ball Trick. They're going to do 50 damage onto the Gengar EX. And that should get them more energies. Yep, Voltron is good to go. And I'm still waiting on that, maybe a Versus Seeker or Lysander or something, because we're not doing a thing. We're out of energies on our deck. That is it. This is all we have right here. We've got the energy retrieval, which is great, but not something we necessarily need right now. Ace Trainer could be helpful later on. Let's go ahead and put a double colorless energy onto the Chandelure. I almost want to retreat and start really laying some damage into these guys. So 40, we can't knock out the Carbink break. We got the Gengar Spirit Link, which is awesome. I hate to retreat on 2. But I almost don't mind losing out this Gengar. You know what? We've got another one on the bench, but I really don't want to rebuild this guy. I'm going to do it. Let's retreat onto the Chandelure. Energy retrieval. Get those 2 energies right back. So yeah, we have a powered up Gengar, but that is the one with the jamming net, so it's not the best, but I really got to start doing some damage on these guys. So we've got 40. Yeah, let's go after the Lucario. Lucario or Zygarde, either one was going to be next, so might as well put some damage on each. The biggest thing is that weakness policy is, I mean, we can't knock it out anyway, so We've got 90 away from knocking out the Lucario, and then Zygarde doesn't have resistance, has weakness to grass. It doesn't help us any. This guy has the Float Stone, has 180. It's going to be out there for a while. And there's the Lucario EX. Can knock out our Chandelure in one hit. Somersault kick. 130. Oh, come on, Chandelure. You're killing me, man. Killing me. Damn. All right. Gengar EX with the jamming net. Oh, no. All right. Okay, we've got the Mystery Energy. Let's go ahead and put that on the Gengar EX. Ace Trainer would only... Well, it wouldn't hurt them or help them. But let's put the Gengar Spirit Link. We've got a ton of energies. Let's Ace Trainer. Okay, we've got a Chandelure. Teammates, which we could have used last turn, but that's fine. Dark Corridor. 40, and I'm going to have to sacrifice this Gengar. That one's got to go. Hate to do it, but... Ooh, Cell Burn. So I'm thinking ahead here. I don't think we lost this one. While we do have the teammates, we can bring out another Litwick. We're not going to have enough turns to actually use the Chandelure. Because of the Lucario, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Even with the Night Attack, we wouldn't be able to knock it out. Dark Order would do the trick, but the Cell Burn will be the final two prizes for the opponent. Even if we bring out the Shaman, they might have another Double Colorless Energy on their hand. And they've got plenty they can pick from there. There it is. 150 damage. Okay, so Gengar EX is still alright. Dimension Valley, perfect timing. So 15, 16, 17, 18, we can knock it out. So let's go ahead and feed this Gengar EX. Professor Birch will use next turn. Night Attack for the knockout on Lucario. So what do we got? What do we got? Professor's Letter and the Versus Seeker. Did we use Lysander already? I think we did, so we can actually bring up Lysander. So we've got 50, 60, so they're going to knock us out next turn. Got another Lucario, and then they've got the Zygarde EX. Diamond Gift, knockout, 2 more energies. As I mentioned, I can't knock anything out. I mean, I could go after the Shaman, but that's only if I want to buy myself some time, and that's unfortunately going to have to be the play. Got a weakness, 180. Professor's Letter, thin down our deck a little bit. Just while I think, because we're not going to get the Litwick in time. At least to evolve it into Lampent. So the playmat. We've got what we need there. Sure. Put down the Litwick. Mystery Energy on it. We can't evolve it until next turn. We've got 12 cards left. Lucky Helmet. Let's see if it works out. Let's see if we can do it. Oh, we can't. I can't even Lysander. Oh, man. Crap. They can retreat next turn and knock us out with the Cell Burn. I mean, all I would be doing is... That Litwick's going to be gone. That's the issue. I'm done. I think we lost this one. We definitely lost this one. You know what? I'm going to make him work for it then. We're going to switch on over. And On to Little Litwick. Trip over attack. I know it does nothing. I'm going to do it. Now you get the heads. Okay, no resistance to Ghost. Oh, man. Awful. Let's see if they have that Lysander. Let's see if they have that Lysander. Okay, so there's the retreat. There's the Zygarde. Where's the Lysander? Let's see it. Let's see it. There it is. Versus Seeker is a Lysander. Have they used one? They had to discard it. Yep. Boom. That's game. So even if we got the Chandelure out, we would have lost to Voltron. All cells burn. Knockout on poor Gengar EX. Last two prizes. And that is game. We didn't get that Lysander in time. We couldn't get Chandelure out. It was a good game, though. Awesome game. And as promised, we are going to open up some booster packs from the collection. So here we go. What do we got? We've got Breakthrough. We've got Evolutions. Let's do the reward chest next. All right, 40 bonus coins. That could mean more booster packs. Ooh, Greninja Break. Once during your turn, before you attack, if this Pokemon is your active Pokemon, you may discard a Water Energy card from your hand and put 6 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. That is disgusting. That is incredible. We've got a bunch of these chests. So let's do one more after this, and then we'll get to the booster packs, and I'll open those up later. So Bastion. Next one. Last special. Draw a card for each of your opponent's benched basic Pokemon. What are the boosters that we have? Looks like that is it. Steam Siege. All right, so let's do 3 breakthroughs. We've had these forever. I mean, if anything, we can use some of this to trade. We've got Woobat, Pansear, nothing new. Okay, there's a Chespin, Kirlia, and a Cresselia. Used to love Cresselia back, I want to say like 7 years ago. There was a Cresselia level X that was amazing. Loved using it. Used to just move damage counters from my Pokemon over to theirs, and really obnoxious. All right, we've got a Glalie Spirit Link and a Vanilluxe. Come on, let's do an EX. Ghastly, Houndoom Spirit Link. So there's a Marowak Break. Bone Revenge does 20 plus. This attack does 40 more damage for each prize card your opponent has taken. And we've got the Vivillon. Energy color. Once in your turn, you may flip a coin of head, search your deck for a basic energy card and attach it to one of your Pokemon. Shuffle your deck afterward. Let's keep going. Like, Break is awesome, but I'm really looking for an EX. Piplup, Goldeen, Cyndaquil, Chespin, Ursaring. We got Snubbull. And a Simisear. Alright. Let's see. Hoot, XU. Another Break, Chestnut. Does Tough Hammer for 160 base. And a Dodrio. Last one. This will be it. Some breaks are awesome, but let's see if we can end on an EX. And a Meloetta. Alright, Brokettes, thank you so much for watching today's Let's Play Pokemon TCG Online. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for future Let's Plays, unboxings, and of course, our major project, the main thing we work on every single week, is the podcast where we cover comics, movies, TV, video games, Pokemon, Batman, and more. Thank you again, and we'll see you next time.